this is power, or do you want pretty? How do you like them both? Powerful and pretty all in one. From the look of the inside out of our most powerful today's special value of the entire year from HP, the #1 brand, we have, well, that time of year. And I've kicked them off so many times. Usually on Black Friday or Black Saturday, they call it. We're doing this a week ahead of time. So you're not going to get a more powerful computer next week on Black Friday. We've got it. If you're a big fan of HP, maybe you picked one up in a Black Friday in the past, 1-800-395-1601. Let me set this up. This is now an item that 7,100 people have picked up since midnight. It's a rock star, and we've already lost some choices. It's 5 o'clock in the afternoon. They're gone for the year. No reorders on this item. I'm going to make it real simple as to why it's most powerful. It's a Core i5 Intel processor, #1. The hard drive, which is not the traditional hard drive, it's not called an SSD drive, now is up to a terabyte, which is unheard of. So from the specs to Wi-Fi 6 to Windows 11 to your choice of with or without MS365 or Office, going to make it simple for you. All you do is choose, first of all, do I want the 15-inch or the 17-inch? If you're giving it as a gift, who are you giving it to? Are they going to take it to class? Do they want it as a true mobile computer? The 15-inch is most affordable. But most of you, when we have these today's special values, you pick up the big guy. You want a desktop, old desktop replacement in a large, beautiful, fantastic touch screen with a backlit keyboard. You go for the 17-inch. Next choice is, do you want with or without MS365? Office means Word and PowerPoint and OneNote and all of those essentials for so many parts of our lives. We put that on the easy payment plan as well. And then the pretty question. Which color do you want? Would you like brand new? This is brand spanking new, never offered before, only here at QVC. It's called the Seafoam Teal. It comes with a wireless mouse that is also color coordinated. Thank you very much. How awesome is that? I happen to have the Winter Lavender. Now, this is made for QVC. Inside and out, that Winter Lavender is beautiful. You see the subtlety even in the logo. You see that's not just, taped on, right? That's part of the computer. It's part of how it's made, how it's designed, even Winter Lavender in the keys. Now, as I move over, this is a very, very limited story. I love, love, love it. I think you don't want to wait on it. This is called this Moonlight Blue. This Moonlight Blue is going to be silver on the interior, and this is the blue on the exterior. It's gorgeous. Now, I've got 15 and 17, but the 15-inch without Office is gone. It's completely sold out. 15-inch with Office, there are a dozen remaining, and that's going to be sold out. This is like it's 5 o'clock in the afternoon. 17-inch without Office, 6 dozen, and the 17-inch with Office. Just a few more of that, so this could say goodbye totally by the end of this hour. It's the biggest computer day of the year. Google, frugal, look around at different retailers, and then come back to what you have as today's special value here at QVC. We worked with HP, the #1 brand, to make this a wow. You want something clean and crisp and don't want to have any patterns? Give it to my son, daughter, silver. You got it. It's gorgeous. It's fantastic. 15 without, there's 5 dozen remaining. This is the top of the show. 15 with Office, 7 dozen remaining, and a few more of that in the both 17s. By the way, this is a really clean, crisp, still numeric keypad when you have it in the 15-inch as well. Over the next hour, we're going to do some wild things, okay? We're going to take you through the specs, show you what you all get with it, and we're going to do some stuff with AI, with artificial intelligence. So stay tuned. We're going to do dad jokes with artificial intelligence and a QVC hip-hop song. Not sure how that's going to work out, but we're going to ask the computer to write one in real time. In real time. Stay tuned. All right, Alex Abrahantes is our guest. Alex, by the way, only Alex as a guest buys a suit that coordinates with the color of today's special value.
I did my best.
That's what it's all about. Good to see you, brother.
It's great to see you, Rick.
I usually am joining you jumping up and down at midnight for so many years. Congratulations on you and Shawnee Sue doing such a fantastic job. I watched last night and how popular it was. I'm not surprised how popular it is because the value story is here. In fact, the computer is one story. I'm going to show you the breakdown of the prices, and then we're going to get into what's the extra story. So there it is on the bottom of your screen. And why what is the deal with the if purchased separately? But first of all, today's special value, 5 payments, $136.40, $146, $146, 15 or 17-inch without Office. Most people going for $10 more per easy payment. You get Office, which is just rockstar, well worth it. Okay, now what is coming with this that makes the extras, I've never said this before, the extras that are coming along with this are worth the price of the computer itself, $80, $82. A couple of them. Accidental damage protection. For $16, that's a $70 value. No, it's not. It's an $800 value. If you spill something on this thing or your kid does, time to get a new computer.
That's
not
right.
if you're picking this up for 2 full years. Coffee drops it. Dog knocks it over. You're covered. That is a huge add-on. It's a warranty add-on, right? That's accidental damage protection. Also, Smart Friend. How do I get stuff from my old computer to my new computer? How do I do one of those videos that I can add things to it and add text to it for my family for a big reunion? Smart Friend for not 1, but 2 full years. You also get some fun things, an extra gift like this guy, memory book, Memories of a Lucky Guy. So you can add, upload some pictures to this thing.
Super easy.
Super easy. Hardcover photo book that you can have made that gets sent to you, which is really cool. Nice little add-on and so much more. So the add-ons that are awesome. But the computer is really the essence. How do you sum this up, the most powerful computer of the year?
Well, let's talk about these features because there are so many. We have so many great stories here which are going to so impress you because when you're purchasing a computer, we know that it's an investment. That's why we did our very best to give you our very best, most powerful computer that we've ever presented as a today's special value. You're getting that here. It starts off with the touchscreen, which we know that you love. It's a responsive and easy to use experience. It's wonderful. You're going to really appreciate the power and performance of that 13th generation Intel Core i5 processor. That's the brain or the engine. 8 gigabytes of RAM for multitasking.
Never before.
The most amount of solid state drive storage. 1 terabyte. It's massive. You're going to get Windows 11, which is the operating system. We'll tell you all about that. As Rick mentioned, you damage this computer somehow, we are going to give you a brand new one. We will replace it. That's accidental damage. You're going to get 2 years of tech support, which is HP Smart Friend. You have some choices. Do you want it in a 15 or a 17-inch? And each one comes with an HP wireless mouse, which comes color coordinated to the color that you select, which is so cool. And you just have to let us know whether you want it with or without Microsoft 365.
I'm telling you, if you're looking right now, already in the first minute, people are choosing the 17-inch with Office. However, some of you are saying, I'm going for that 15 because it is small, it's compact, the battery life is off the charts. Moonlight Blue without Office, yeah, fewer than a dozen remaining.
Oh boy.
Right? And that's going to do it. So we might be losing that Moonlight Blue quick if you're looking for that. It's going to be silver on the interior, just great. Who should choose the 15 or 17? Let's help them out right off the top before we go into specs.
That's a fantastic question.
Yeah.
If you're a person that want to take this with you on the go, the 15-inch fits perfectly in pretty much any bag. It's so lightweight and portable, weighs about 4 pounds, and it is really the ideal computer to take with you on the go. But if you're looking for the family hub or you're just really loving a large screen, go with the 17-inch. You can't go wrong either way.
Yeah, the 17-inch, by the way, that screen on that 17-inch, you're seeing it, and I know you've got it. It's a touch screen. It is so beautiful. And by the way, the bezel is thinner than ever before.
Sure
so it's
is.
more screen time than ever before. It's fantastic. So you want to get 1, 2 screens, 3 screens in one. We're going to show you that and so much more, all with free shipping, all with a return policy that goes until the end of January. So you have nothing to risk right now, but pick it up and bring it home. All right, let's get in. This is the #1 brand. If I'm investing in a brand new computer, right? Who's it? What's it brand? Brands that have come and gone, right?
There's been a lot.
Cows on their logos and all these things, right?
I
See you later.
those.
E-machines and things like that. HP's been around. HP's here to last. Why do I want an HP computer, Alex?
Well, when you're making a computer purchase, it's an investment, right? And we know this is not an investment that you want to make every year. So that's why you invest in HP. We've been around for over 80 years, and our slogan is keep reinventing. This computer, Rick, is a prime example of that because we have so many cutting-edge specs that we have put in here for you today, and that's why HP continues to deliver year after year after year.
I bet you if you are now calling somebody who knows computers, I'm going to call my brother-in-law, see what it is, right? My nephew or my niece, maybe who's really into computers. They're going to ask you, first question, what's the processor?
Yep.
The processor, the brains, the engine of the computer. Get ready, get set for a rockstar computer. This is not even an Intel Core i3, it's an Intel Core i5.
Right.
13 gen Intel Core i5. So you've got speed and processing power. That's what you need in a great computer.
It really is. And what does that allow you to do? Well, it allows you to work frustration-free, which means you can do everything quicker. Even if everything is shopping online, streaming, doing Pinterest, going to Facebook, but you can also now have the power and performance to edit photos, edit videos, play games. Maybe this is now the family hub And it's a gaming console because now you can play games like Xbox titles and PC titles on here. So it really has the power and performance to do that and so much more.
All right, I got to give you an update. What's that song? Moonlight Blue? Although that's a different song. I don't want to plagiarize anybody. This is Moonlight Blue. And the 15-inch with Office, we have 6 remaining. 15 without is already gone. Moonlight Blue is rocking. If you want on the 17-inch without Office, 5 dozen. This is going to sell out before the hour's over. A few more of that in the immediate. By the way, this is a great color as a gift idea. Safe, beautiful, not over the top. You get it. Silver in the interior, very subtle. It's the choice of a lot of people. I love the wireless mouse coming along with it. The other guys are going to have these great patterns. We'll get into that in a second. But first, okay, power. Not just the pretty. This is 8 gigs of memory. For years and years and years, other brands, fruit brands, you know what I'm talking about, 4 gigs of memory, and they had a 250 gig hard drive, right? This is 8 gigs and a terabyte of hard drive space. So let's break that down.
Sure thing. So 8 gigs of RAM, what does that allow you to do? It allows you to open up apps and programs. You basically couple that in with that Intel Core i5 13th generation processor, and it's going to give you the ability to fly through apps and multitask without freezing the computer,
Can
without
I just
having
say,
any frustration.
When I see that, keep doing that, please.
Yeah, sure
Keep doing that, because I'm getting deja vu here. My producer, Chunky's upstairs today. We go back so far to the Pinex computer days, where we said, we're actually running video on the computer.
Right.
Look at, we got color and video, right? Like, and then you do one too many, and the whole thing froze.
Right.
You got to restart it, reboot it. Oh, I'm sorry, let's log on. You've got mail. Remember those days?
Sure do.
I mean, times have changed so dramatically. You're moving through files. It's not glitchy. You can now pinch, zoom in and out. How many video-intensive programs are you running at one time? It's not even bothered to get stressed out.
Not at all.
Streaming all your favorite content now. Crystal clear audio chatting, video chatting, computer graphics, and about 1 million other things. This is a gaming computer. Whether you do chess or whether you want to do high-end games, and everything in between, you can do that. I will tell you that there's no reorder on this. When we do this one computer, this is if you're new to QVC, let me tell you, we wait and wait and wait. We haven't done a computer today special value in a long time. And when it comes to the big Black Friday computer, it's got to be a mama jama. It's got to be a wow. How are we going to make anybody who's a computer geek like you drop your jaw and go, oh,
this does that.
this is a beast.
Yep.
This does that.
Absolutely.
What is this SSD drive, a terabyte, mean?
It is absolutely game-changing. So first and foremost, let's talk about what the solid-state drive actually is. So you might have heard of a hard drive or a hard disk drive, and you might have heard of it crashing. That's because that was outdated technology. It was like a record player with the needle. Anytime that you open up an app or you did anything, well, the record would spin, the needle would go find it. That created heat. That took time. If you were to drop it or bump it, think what happens if you were to do that to a record player. It would scratch the record. That's why hard drives would crash. This has advanced technology. This has a solid state drive, which means it's up to 15 times faster than that standard hard drive.
Never heats up.
Never heats up. It's whisper quiet. You can't tell that this computer's on.
No, remember you used to hear that whir, a spin of the hard drive? By the way, in the past, you got a solid state drive, but you had to sacrifice the storage space.
Right.
Right? Okay, I want a terabyte of a regular hard drive that could crash, or I get a little itty-bitty solid state drive. Then they got bigger and bigger. Now, the solid state drive is as big as the traditional hard drive, so you're sacrificing nothing. What does that mean? 376,000 songs, 800,000 photos. But you might get into HD movies and more that you want to put and store in your computer, because you know what's coming up next year or the year after that? Neither do I. Who knows what's going to happen? So you're going to be ready. So this becomes a future-proof computer. This becomes an investment, which is the key word, into what you're getting. We got more to get to, but I'm 15 minutes in, 14 minutes in, so I want to make sure everybody realizes that it's HP. It's our most powerful computer of the year. It's power meets pretty in a big way, 15 or 17. Again, this is the 15 versus the 17. Light, either one. You've got extraordinary battery life. Battery life on the 15 is?
So 10 hours and 45 minutes.
Wow, what about the 17?
Up to 8 hours and 45 minutes.
I remember when it was 2 hours and we were like blown away that it was 2 hours.
Right.
Now it's 8 hours and 45 minutes. Now, you can do it with or without Office. That's next on our list. And then choose this brand new Seafoam Teal. By the way, this is months and months in the making. to have this. This is not stamped on there and banged out.
No, no,
This
no.
is a big project to get to this